leave after they lay their eggs. Some spiders make webs like a funnel. These webs are skinny at the bottom and fat in the top. A purse web looks like a long tube.
Two girls that are together during reading time. They're very fluent, independent readers. I usually ask them, so what would you like to read about? What kind of books would you like to read? They had said that they wanted to read a book on bugs. So I pulled this book called Spiders, which is like a third, fourth grade expository text. We started reading it together, and I taught them how you go about taking notes.
Me and Megan took notes about what we thought was important, and then Ms. Perez gave us a choice: would you rather write a poster or a book? And we said we want to make a book.
So we read it together, and I said, these are some themes I find in what you wrote.
And Ms. Perez helped divide it into parts because there are a lot of things about it. And we made it we outlined it in pink about facts about spiders, and then we put orange when it was about silk, and then we put green at different kinds of spiders.
She went back to her text and she read her text and she highlighted accordingly to what she thought was the category.
And here's something about silk. It says that spiders like silk. When mommy spiders lay eggs, they put their eggs in silk to protect the eggs. And there are a lot of other different things. The facts about spiders and the different kinds of spiders.
Pumpkin, 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 big and round. I'm glad you've grown upon the ground. I'm glad you don't grow in a tree. For then you might fall down on me.
Children really like to go and revisit their poetry folders, in which they get to reread familiar text. They feel successful at it, they know the poems, they know how to read them.
Some apples are juicy, some tart and some sweet, but the ones in the pie are the ones I like to eat. A little girl said, I will look after you, said, come and sit with me.
Today we're going to start with a new book about our characters, Jack and Billy. And who can tell me what you see on this picture? Maya.
Billy and Jack putting on boots.
Putting on boots. Can you guys find the word boots? This guided reading group is composed of children that back in September were reading at a beginning first grade level. And I put them all together because I felt like they had the same needs and they needed to be working on the same skills. Why do you think they're getting new boots, Maya?
I think because it's raining out and they want to splash in the puddle.
So you think that maybe it's raining outside and they want to splash in the puddle, so maybe that's why they're getting boots.
I think they're using their boots for the snow.
You think they might be using the boots for the snow? So we're going to check out what's going to happen in this story. My goals for this guided reading group is for them to develop more fluency, to expand their sight word vocabulary, comprehension and really making sense of what they read, and to make connections with the text.
Jack and Billy went to the shop with Mom.
Okay, stop for a second. I know that Gianna did something that good readers do. Did anybody notice something she did? Because I know she got stuck. Raheem, what did she do?
She think that she got it.
How do you think she thought about it? How do you think she went about thinking about it?
Because it says and off it says shop.
I noticed that too. I really want to verbalize the strategies I see children using. Because the more you verbalize, the more it gets internalized. And then kids start verbalizing the strategies they use. You're going to read till you get to the paperclip.
I like the red boots, said Billy.
Good for you.
Mom and Jack and Billy when home with the Jack.
Good. All right.
Wow.
Okay, keep reading.
Dad.
Let's see. Then look at this. You know this. Do you know this word right here?
Shout.
Good for you. So this says shout. And then this says shouted. Good for you. Dad. Shouted.
Dad. Mom got us some boots. Look. And Billy ran.
Are you stuck? What can you do? Do you know this part of the word?
In.
So you know in. Jack and Billy ran inside.
I like your boots, said Dad.
Good. All right. So you can remove the clips.
No.
Gianna, what do you notice?
That you covered it.
Raheem, what do you think I covered it?
There's a hard word there.
Well, maybe there's a hard word. Maybe it's not hard.
Why don't we try making sense?
Try to think about what makes sense. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because could we sound it out, Maya?
No.
Why not?
Because you have to see the word to sound it out.
That's right. So I'd like Sammy to read up to where you get stuck.
Your boots go in here, said Mom. They are for...
Now, we're going to skip it. They are for days. What would make sense there?
I know. They are for here.
Does that make sense? They are for here days. Does that make sense? No. Gianna, what do you think makes sense?
They are for many days.
They are for many days. So you think like they're going to use them for a lot of days? They are for many days. I'm not sure. Let's see. You know what's going to help us? Let's peek just to the first letter right here. Raheem, what's the first letter that you see right? Oh, R. Do you think, Raheem, what could it be?
They are for rain days. No.
They are for rain days. Well, that doesn't make sense. But what could make sense? If it's a day with a lot of rain, what kind of day is that?
They are for rainy days.
Does that make sense? Well, let's check if it's rainy. Good for you. So let's read this sentence together. They are for rainy days. My goals for this guided reading group is for them to have a balanced cueing system. Basically, you having different strategies to rely on when you're reading a text. Can he wear them right now, Sammy?
No, because it's not raining in the house.
It's not raining in the house, so he has to put them away. Now you're going to read the rest of the book by yourselves. Picking the right text for the groups is very important, and really knowing the children so that you can really work during those small group instructional times. You can really work on what each child needs.
Dad said Jack, he is asleep. Billy likes his red boots.
So what happened at the end?
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep. What did you notice about how he fell asleep, Sammy?
I noticed that he still had his red boots on.
Did he still have his red boots on?
Yes.
Let's look at this picture for a second. Let's look back for a second. Oh, yeah, he did still. So the mom said put them here. Do you think he put them in the closet?
No.
No. What did he do, Maya?
He just went to his bed and he fell asleep.
Yeah, he didn't take him off. Gianna, what do you think he didn't take him off?
Because he liked his red book.
That's right. All right, we're going to put the books away. You guys worked very hard today. Very hard. Thank you for working so hard.
A small green canoe.
My expectation is that all first graders learn how to read. In September, children come at all different levels. And throughout the year, you still have kids at all different levels. But I expect every single child in that classroom to learn how to read at their full potential by the end of first grade.
Clock.
What does it say?
Clock.
Clock. Some children need more from me than others because they get less in other places or because they just need more in order to achieve. So I will push those children that need more from me. I will give them the time because the reality is children need different things in order to succeed.